It's a bit minging. You okay? Should we close you in? Go on then. Let's ship you off.
Good 1 o'clock, it's not morning. So yeah, I actually did wake up in the morning for once. Or to be fair, I normally do wake up in the morning, but I woke up with an actual alarm in the morning. Originally for 9 o'clock, that didn't happen. Stayed in bed until 10 o'clock, so fun. Still very tired, but hopefully starting to get on a good sleeping pattern. Just in time for messing it all up again for my second interview for the job in China in 2 weeks, so fun. But see, yeah, where was I going with this? Train of thought's going great today. You can tell I literally rolled out of bed 10 minutes ago. But yes, even though it's not a Wednesday, I'm calling today a Wig Wash Wednesday, because that is when you're going to see this, which means today I'm dealing with all of that. I'm not sure if I'll get through all the wigs today, just because I'm limited on how much space I have to dry them. But at the very least, I'm hoping to get through the shorter ones today, I think. What are we feeling, short or long? Well, if not, I might do it by colour. So I do always get concerned about these being cheap wigs. Is when I wash them, I swear sometimes I see the colour in, like the water goes a bit blue when I wash this, for example. So I'm concerned that if I wash this with, say, this one, this will end up as a pastel blue. Which I'm not mad at, but I don't do pastels, so no thanks. So I think today might be... Oh, who wants to see what I'm now dubbing my Hagrid wig? Because I'm not sure how it got this bad, but this wig always does get this bad. I think it's because of the hair type. Okay, you can't really see that too much off the lighting, but trust me, it's a very bad wig. Okay, you can see that. Yeah, no, it's a no. I don't know what it is about this wig in particular, but this one just seems to be a little bit denser than the rest of the wigs. And then something about the hair type just makes it a mess. So I never wear this just because it's completely unmanageable. Which is a shame because I do like black hair, but yeah. So dealing with that, so yeah, I think today I'm going to deal with the coloured wigs. Get 4 of them. And then tomorrow/day afterwards, I'll deal with the lighter coloured ones over there. And the day after we'll do the hard ones because I don't see them getting worn for a while. Potentially. So yeah, so I think today we're going to bash through all this. Finish off the bits of planning I need to do for Tuesday to Friday next week, 9th and the 10th, whatever day they are. Finish off the bits of drag I need to sort of mixes I need to sort out for my friend's birthday thing, which I think I've mentioned. If not, I'm doing a digital show for my friend's birthday. So I've got to finish putting together ideas for that number. And then hopefully I'll film that on the 9th and 10th. If I get drag early, film those and then just put on whatever and when for the show. And then 2 birds with 1 stone and whatnot. But the biggest issue I still need to fix, which I might message Anna about later today, is the green screen. Because the reason why I am yet to post anything with said green screen is that the footage always just looks terrible. So video quality, great, no problem. Lighting, great, no problem. And I've seen with Anna that when she did the thing ages ago, the green screen does definitely work. So it's not a technical issue on that end. But whenever I try and do the videos and export it, it's always like a green line around me. Like whenever I move them, whatever. I've played with all the settings in the chroma key, it's just not having it. So I think it might just be the software I'm using just being a pile of poop. Which is annoying. But yeah, so I need to deal with that at some point. Which I would say future problem, but I really do need an answer to as soon as possible. Because if not, I'll have to film with a black backdrop. Which I'm fine with, but I need to know soon so I don't just have a random green one, which obviously looks like a green screen failed. But future problem, for now we're dealing with all of this. But first things first, let's make sure the brushes are nice and clean. Oh, look at that. Stunning. Are they dry? Not 100% dry enough. Well, I'd say dry enough. Yeah, they'll do. I think they're all clean. This is why I like these brushes. Stuff. Oh, ignore the rubbish, which I still haven't dealt with. This is why I like these brushes. So I've got white tips, which makes it 10 times easier to see if there's any dirt or stuff on them that I haven't fully washed off. Like, for example, this one, I only ever use this for highlighter in large parts because it's so dark. If I use this for, like, say, a black eyeshadow, unless I really pack it, I mean, it's way too big for eyeshadow, but it'd be way too dark to notice it, so that's very annoying about those brushes. Same with ones like this. I normally use this for, well, it depends, to be fair, on how I'm feeling on the day. But like, say I use this for a bit of like foundation touch-ups or something. A bit of lighting. And now we can't see the rubbish. But like, if I use this for this, and you can't really see it in the video. There. And so you can see the top of it's like naturally tinted, a bit more of like a foundation fleshy colour for me. Which is annoying because then I can't see if the foundation's all off. So, oh, there we go, there's one. So this one looks totally clean in the camera, so you can't see what I mean, but this one needs another scrub because that's not 100%, same as this one. You can kind of see it, but this one definitely could use another scrub because it's not totally white. So, yeah, so I'm going to have a quick scrub of those two brushes. The rest of them are 99% dry, so I'm not going to put them in the dry room just yet because it's quite cold in there, so things take ages to dry. And then we'll shove all this in here for now. Wash the wishes. Wash the wishes? Wash the wishes. Wash the wigs. And then sit in my laptop and have a breakdown about the lack of creativity I have at the minute. I think that's my plan. Yeah, solid plan. Also, insider information as well, just because that's literally what I've done this morning, is talk about drag and drag race to friends. And it seems as though the Drag Race rumoured cast list aren't complete. Not going to say names because once again it'll be my luck Reddit sees this and that'll be the reason the Queen gets in trouble. But quite a few friends seem convinced there's another Queen from the North East, not Newcastle, just North East, on Drag Race Season 3, who is not on any of the Reddit lists. So we'll have to wait and see. Said person could be lying to all those, so I don't think all of them are lying when they say it to me. But there's a lot of people who are saying it, which tells me the person who's claiming to be on is lying, or Reddit's just missed something. So we'll have to wait and see, I guess. But yeah, that's it for Drag Race stuff. Now on to drag stuff, which is a side of drag you all know I love, which is cleaning, sparkling, shining, all that fun stuff. And once again, this is a 7-minute rant of me talking about stuff instead of doing it, because I am too lazy to move my tripod so I can film while I do it. Fun. So I will see you when this is filled with some nice and clean, shiny wigs. How'd that hurt?
Messy baby. She's dead. Jesus, stop it, leave me alone.
Okay, so this is where I'm at with cleaning wigs. So I was in the middle of brushing this, and as it was upside down, I decided this would make a great beard piece. So if I got a nice hat to cover my ears, so you couldn't see straps, tell me now if this wouldn't be a great beard. Like, this is a proper beard. Like, still tangled, but look at that. Okay, this is my new favourite thing. I've decided this is no longer a head wig, this is a head wig. This is a beard wig. and nothing will change that. Okay, back on with the cleaning because I spent like half an hour brushing this and I'm still nowhere near done. So wish me luck. There we go. So that is the 4 wigs for today. Nice and sparkly. I'm going to be very careful holding my phone in case I drop it. And by nice and sparkly, I mean they're halfway through being washed. So they're all in there, waiting or just soaking really. To be fair, there isn't really much of a need to soak them, but I'm lazy, so I'm going to. So yeah, I'm going to leave them to soak for about an hour-ish, which will give me plenty of time to have some quick food, get them out, rinse them off, brush them, leave them to dry, and then, let's see, so today is Tuesday, by Thursday, Friday latest, they should, if I've cleaned them properly, all be good to go. And by good to go, I mean put back in the box to not be used for about 2 months. But yeah, I'm also going to open this because I'm very aware of how echoey it is. So yeah, so hopefully that is one less thing to worry about. Some of them, I think, especially looking at the blue one, I think I'm going to have to scrub the lace again. But it is what it is for now, so we can leave it as is. And yeah, I think this black one I might go over the lace for it at some point, but for now they are done and I am going to go and have some food, and I will see you once I have had food and given these a rinse and left them to dry. So I will see you in a couple hours because I've got no clue what time it is now and I've got no clue what time it'll be then.
So on my lunch break I have cleaned my room. Nice clean carpet again. Kizzy's cat bed that she's obsessed with. I've just wiped all the surfaces and I need to take the bin and that cardboard, but I'm done. Also, this plant's, it died, but then I managed to sort of bring it back like a little bit. I've grown this, so I've just got to see, I've got a new one coming and I'm just gonna hope for the best, see if I can do anything with that. It's a succulent, it's supposed to be really difficult to kill, but obviously I think we kept it in the kitchen for a little bit and it was too hot for it, and then we moved it to the bathroom and it was too cold for it, and it died. So got that. All my other plants are doing quite well though. We've got this one, whatever the hell this one is. If anyone knows what this is, please tell me. It started off just in here, little, and then it just grew up like a big old tree. Got this cactus, which is doing quite well because it's grown some babies. It's not that sharp, bits of it are. Then I've got this one, which is very prickly. This one, which is doing okay. This one, which was in my fox planter, which it's got new shoots and stuff coming, so that's good. And then my ivy, which I'm still impressed with myself because it goes further and further each day. That's all the plants I've got in my room, but I want to get more. I've only just started not killing them, so here we go. I also need to charge up my moon. This lights up. Just need to charge it. Love a good moon lamp. But yeah, I want to replace some of these, I think. So I really like cats. Anyone who knows me knows that. And I got them for my birthday when I was like 10. And then I use these to like hold hairbands. I brought them back with me from Spain. Then I've got my 2 little ghosties. I don't like touching this one because it makes that noise. It's like a really rough, not shiny thing, and it makes me feel sick, but I really like it. I might like that later. Then I've got my little pumpkin and my Batman Lego because I'm 10 years old. But I think I'll probably keep these and I'll move these somewhere else. But I want to get some more plants, some more greenery over here. And also, try not to get the computer screen in. Up here where this picture is, I've got some shelves to go up there, so I'm going to get that and move that picture over here, which is where my desk originally was, and I was going to have shelves where the markings are, so I need to sort them out. But yeah, DIY chat with Anna while she's procrastinating. I mean, I'm on my dinner break, so fun.
Cool, so wigs are all scrubbed up, mostly clean. This one, very happy with. That actually feels dry already, even though no, it's definitely not, which is weird. Pink one, somewhat happy with, although they're very small. I'll pull it out. Can you see that? No, that. Okay, you can kind of see it on the tip of my thumb. Can I focus at all? No, that is. Okay, there you can kind of see it. Yeah, that's sort of the problem I'm dealing with now. That I'll hopefully be able to swat once it's dry. Oh, focus. Light. There we go. Yeah, which is there's bits of glue that's sort of gotten stuck in the hair there, which should be manageable. It's just tedious because it means I'll have to brush it all out and potentially wash it again. That's a future problem. Black wig, I think that's done. It needs a brush, but that's not brushable. I honestly might see about this getting someone to turn to an afro for me because it's a mess. Don't know what it is about that wig in particular, but it's just always a mess and there's nothing I can do to stop it. Yeah, and then the blue wig, lovely and clean except the lace and the glue, which is not clean at all. You might be able to, yeah, there we go, you can see that, all the lace. A lot cleaner than it was, but it's somehow sort of fused together and just became one big matte kind of thing. Almost looks like PVA glue, which is weird. I'm not entirely sure how I've managed that, but here we are. So yeah, I've managed to get most of the glue off, but then there's the extra problem of said glue has gone into the hair. If it'll focus, are you going to focus? Come on, you know you want to. Nope, it's not going to focus. But yeah, basically there's loads of glue all in the hair strands, especially on the lace or hairline, I guess. But once again, until it's dry, there's not really much I can do about it, but the blue one's definitely going to need another scrub, if for nothing else, just to deal with the glue. But the other two, they are nice and shiny. I can't see any makeup stains on the lace, so they should be good to go. Once again, by good to go, I mean good to go back in the box. Then that's them done, and let's see how many more wigs we've got to deal with. I think I've got 4 left, 3 or 4. Let's see, shall we? So, this white one, which isn't too bad because I've already given it one wash because I had loads of hairspray in it, so I've managed to get that out. But once again, curly hair is in night. Oh, you're yellow. Come on, right balance. Why are you all yellow? Come on, fix. Do the. Well, it worked for a split second. Right, so you're just dealing with very yellow. Oh, actually, plan. And try to turn this off. There we go, fixed it. Right, untangled. Right, so this one needs brushing and tidying because it's all kind of messy. First and last time buying curly hair, no thank you. So that's a nightmare. Once again, I might see about getting that straightened just because it's a no from me. Or if I do get straightened, it's gone yellow again. If I do get straightened, I might see about potentially getting like a white clip-on bang thing. So I've got a black bang somewhere for that black wig, but I might even get a white one for that and see if I can do something cute with it. And then I'm going to come to the wigs. This one, which is a very old wig, one of the first lace ones I ever bought. The lace is a different colour to the rest of them. I don't know if that's because the manufacturers since changed it since making this compared to the other ones, or if it is just that worn in from makeup that's stained it. This one, I might actually leave, to be fair. There's a teeny bit of glue in the lace front, or in the lace. You can see that. And there's a tiny bit right there. But I think that's manageable. I might leave that one. We'll see. You, I know you've had a wash as well. You, I think we'll be able to get away with without washing. Once again, oh, this is the one with the stained lace. I remember this one. Yep, I remember washing this one. And then the lace has a few stains in it, which aren't too bad, but if I was to put it on now, it would definitely look like it just had a dirty forehead, which not a cute look. To be honest, I sell that wig. I never wear it anyway. And then the two hard fronts, which I've scrubbed once and don't need scrubbing again because the joys of hard fronts, no wig glue to deal with. So, in hindsight, might actually be done with M4 then. So the other ones could use a little bit more of a scrub, but not too fast, so we'll see. For now, I think I'm going to call that a day for cleaning. Got brushes done, and there's a few last little bits of drying to do, but you're nice and fluffy again. Absolutely love this brush, can't be a good fluffy brush. Yeah. Also, I don't know how I use this many brushes. I genuinely don't. I'm going to see if I can figure it out actually. While I'm on camera, I'm going to do a DIY makeup tutorial and see if I can figure out what I use each for. So when I do my face, I use that one first to put my lighter foundation on and T-zone. From there, we'll do eyeshadow. Eyeshadow tends to mean these two, I think. How about you? What do you do? Not you. You? You? What do you do? Your foundation. You'll realise most of these are just used to fix things. So let's see, those two are eyeshadow. Your eyeshadow, you can tell by how dark it is. Okay, I use more than 3 eyeshadows, I know that for a fact. Your eyeshadow. I think your eyeshadow? I'm going to say your eyeshadow, but I'm not entirely sure. From there, we will do the rest of our foundation, which usually gets done with this brush, I think, because it's a bit softer, so it's easier to make smooth. So as you will notice, I don't use beauty blenders. I'm also not sure if you can actually see any of this. I'm just hoping you can. If not, Anna, edit it out, or edit out anyway. Don't really. Your project, you do you. I keep telling you to stop to edit down my rants. So from there, we've done the lighter foundations. From then, we will move on to dark foundation, which is this brush. From there, we will do contouring. So those are the sticks. You're used to blend cheeks. What's next? The cheeks are blended. Then we will move on to nose contour, which is this one. Also, let's just get some steps. We have to backtrack, but fight me. That one and that one. Those are for nose contour. Backtracking a bit to eyes. You're used to carve out the crease. You're used to various things in that crease, whatever I'm doing with the crease that day, really. From there, we will do powder to hell. That one we only use rarely when we're doing a forehead for darker powders. We'll ignore that for now. So powder. Need to invest in the powder stuff, but that'll do. While that's setting in, we will. What do we do after then? Eyeliner. We do eyeliner because that doesn't get powdered. Eyeliner's on, then we dust a little bit. Whack on some highlight. Blush, if I'm doing any sort of... In fact, you're used to setting powder. You're used for settings, so you should be there, actually. And then we have these 3 brushes left, which I think I sort of use for fixing mistakes as I go. So, if I need a clean brush to fix a mistake. And voila. I still don't get... I've literally just went through it and I still don't get how I use that many brushes. It honestly feels like I use 5. So let's see. So in theory, I use at least 1 eyeshadow I could cut down. So I could, if needed, I could do it with 1, 2, 3, 4. I could do my entire eyes with those 4, and that's including the crease. So let's put you away. Then face, if needed, I could do it with, in fact, ditch you, put you there. You're for blending, you're for contouring stuff. You we could live without, you we need, you we need. Okay, that feels more like it. So I don't get where all these extra brushes are used. Okay, so that has been my makeup tutorial for today. If anyone wants to follow it, you're more than welcome to. You've seen what my face looks like at the end. One of the early vlogs, I did the step-by-step of doing things, so if anyone's feeling creative and wants to have a go at doing my drag face, you're more than welcome to. You now know which brushes I use for what, and good luck. I'm challenging the makeup artists within this vlog series thing to have a go. What's the worst that could happen? On that note, I do keep meaning to try Stevie's eyebrows, because after Anna did the Stevie brow with a bit of colour in the corner, I do low-key really want to try that, but I also don't have anything to do eyebrows with, so not sure how that's going to work, but may try it one day. But in the meantime, this is yet another 10-minute video of me talking absolute nonsense, so I'm going to finish this and do some digital stuff, which once again I can't film, so fight me. And I will see you later today. Probably, maybe. Who knows? See you when I see you. I'm just about to work out. It's been a day. No filming.
Hello. It's been an odd day. Haven't filmed really. And I'm not sure where the day's gone again, but it's been quite full on with live lessons and meetings. I went to bed really early last night, for me. I probably tried to get to sleep by about 8:30 and I fell asleep. And then the issue with that though is I then woke up at 4 in the morning and couldn't get back to sleep. So it is currently about 6 o'clock and I've been awake since 4, so my aim is to try and stay awake now for, again, a decent time till this evening and then go to sleep, because if I nap now, I'll be back to square one in terms of my bad sleeping patterns, but my body feels like it's later than it is. So yeah, I've just been to look around another house, really nice, modern. I've just got to make a decision as to whether I want a coach house though. If you know what a coach house is, it's essentially a house built above something, but it's not like a flat or an apartment. It's really nice, really modern and everything inside, but it's a weird sort of situation. It's like a flat, but not. It's still a house, and yeah. So I've just got to make that decision. Yeah. See what else I've got to do this evening.
I don't remember what I've already filmed, but I have a migraine. It's like 6:30, I'm just wrapping up at work. I feel a bit better because my bedroom's tidy-ish. The cat's already been throwing stuff about, which is great. But yeah, probably gonna make tea, upload these and then stay in bed until it's time to edit, because I'm not feeling too cracking. Anyway, bye.
Just done my every few day trip to the shop to Sainsbury's. Not really because I wanted anything, mainly because I needed to fill up with fuel. And it's the first time I've had to do that this lockdown, pretty much. As in this lockdown with the schools closing. So since Christmas, usually I fill up every couple of weeks at least, because of the amount of miles I do to get to school and back. It's about a 35-minute drive each way. So I've had to fill up because my tank was finally low. And obviously, well, I'm heading in on Friday to be tested, and then I'll be in every day. So it was nice to get out the house again, although I did go and look around that house that I might be buying. So I have been out today a couple of times. The good news is it is just gone 8 o'clock. Considering I have been awake since 4 a.m, I'm feeling all right. I'm going to get some tea now, and I think I'll go to bed probably at a reasonable time, and hopefully that will mean my body clock is in sync a little bit, as in it's at the right times, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, it's been a strange day, I think, because I have been weirdly either really awake this morning and getting tired throughout the day. It sort of has thrown me off balance a bit in terms of my mood. I felt okay, sometimes maybe a little bit grumpy, although not that I don't think I've taken that out on anyone. I realise this camera shot also isn't the most interesting because you can only see the light at the side of my face because I'm sat in the car. But yeah, it's everything just feels so strange at the moment, doesn't it, with lockdown? I think moods and everything, and just the need to connect with people and the need to do something just feels odd. I feel like what would normally be an average day feels wasted, especially when you're working from home. If you don't do something different, it just feels like a waste of a day, and it shouldn't do. You know, I have to keep reminding myself I've taught, I'm still teaching, I'm still, working hard, I'm still marking things, I'm still planning lessons, I'm still doing my job, which is rewarding, but it's just in a different way. It's a bit strange. It's all very strange. Well, hopefully we'll see what difference it is, what difference there is next week when we head back to school, and I'll be able to film at a different location, I suppose, which is exciting.
It's very dead. It's like 3 minutes after 9 at this point, I think. Welcome to busy Brixton. So one of the major problems of having long hair and wearing a mask is that still like 60-70% of the time I'm being misgendered. Which doesn't really bother me. It's more amusing than anything else. When it does bother me is when people harass me. It's funny because a lot of them will actually just back off when they realise they've made a mistake. Weirdly enough. But when they don't, there's a lot of homeless people around here, which is sad. It's horribly common everywhere, but especially in terms of how the pandemic has fucked a lot of people over, there's a lot more desperation, and unfortunately a lot of the people that I've met around here have been very aggressive, so that's fun. Like, I'm not overly scared or anything, just, you know, your guard does go up. Because you can never tell. It was worse in Oxford. I can tell you that. It was definitely much worse in Oxford. Because when they realised they'd made a mistake, then it was a different type of comment that came out. I suppose the good thing is, most people don't just assume trans. They just assume gay. So, very, very few transphobic slurs thrown at me. A lot of homophobic slurs. In both directions, which is great. Anyway, this is like the shittiest way to make up for barely filming today. But I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna make a coffee. I'm gonna have a shower because I worked out before going outside and I feel fucking gross. And then I think I'm still gonna diamond paint. I know it's not nearly as interesting as doing my cosplay stuff, but I'm waiting on some more supplies. Most importantly, glue, so that I can continue doing what I was doing before. Peace.